Welcome back to the cabin on the hill. Our Christmas tree got our first ornaments on there. And of course, on the window, we put Christmas blankets. There is Santa Claus there. And I'm going to try to pan slowly so I don't make anybody sick. And there's my ho 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 blanket on the other window. And if you look up in the right hand corner again, I am putting stockings everywhere because that's my decorations. I like stockings. If anybody wants to send me a gift, stockings, Christmas stockings. And by the way, I'm going to pan slow, hopefully, so I don't make anybody sick. And we're back at looking at the wood stove. And Wes is outside, working on the pipe still. I was running over the 5-minute limit, so I had to stop and then start again. Because Wes doesn't like to really edit. We're new at this, so we're working on it. We'll get better at it in time. We have some other channels that we love to watch, and they're setting great examples of what we need to do and to learn. And if you look, there's Nani again, and she's so excited because she can hear Daddy outside on the other side of the wall, and she wants to know what he's doing. But anyway, I was pointing out Christmas, and I don't even know if you can really see it, but there is Santa Claus. We bought some of these very thin decorations that actually have a wire to push in the ground, and when light hits it at night, they reflect. And we're going to use those for our driveway so people can actually see where our driveway is at night, because we're so far out in the country, there's no directions. In fact, when you try to use the GPS, I think it's called, or GPS, I think. Anyway, you can't find us even with GPS. We're not on GPS. It is kind of interesting. We have to go 2 miles away to get our mail because the county decided not to come up this far out to deliver our mail. They require us to. And I'm disabled. I have been in a wheelchair since 2012, and yet they still expect me to go 2 miles to collect my mail. Maybe you guys can talk to my county. It is Morgan County, Missouri. And you can communicate with the post office and ask them why they make disabled people go so far to get their mail when they can't get out, especially in the wintertime. Even though we have a Cherokee, when it blizzards, it's very difficult to get in and out. That's part of the reason why we're doing this, the wood stove. We live in the country. We have a lot of trees, which means we'll have warmth. And if the electric goes out, we have a generator to provide electricity. And by the way, just so you know, Wes, since you walked in, you didn't know that I stopped the previous video. I started a new one because you said that we have a 5-minute limit. And you're still working on this, so it's actually taken more than 5 minutes to do what you're doing. Of course, it actually not just minutes or hours. You're having to do it a bit different times because there's so much work to be done. So it means days instead. But it's still a very awesome job you're doing. And I have to tell you, I really appreciate your hard work. And I hope that everybody watching this video appreciates his efforts too. And just want to say thank you so very much for joining us, Cabin on the Hill here. And as I said before in a previous video, because this is still before Christmas, Merry Christmas for those that are joining us now. God bless.